What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute. I haven't posted any videos for a while. Everything's been kind of dark and gloomy, and I've been super busy with a lot of different projects going on. This is kind of an exciting day because I got some really cool packages in the mail today. There's been a lot going on with the house. I relocated the water heater, put in a new furnace, repiped the gas line. There's a room where I'm redoing the laminate floor, repainting it, doing all that stuff, reworking all the trim, updating everything. And one of my roommates is going to move into that room. And then the other room is going to get turned into Trisha's office, and we're going to redo that room after the fact. But yeah, it's a new year. Got a lot of projects going on. I shaved. I got tired of eating my mustache, so that happens every once in a while, and let me know what you think. A lot of people are cutting their hair for the new year, new look kind of thing, but I don't have enough hair on top to really mess with that, so I kind of did my own style here. But yeah, so today I watched this video a couple weeks back from Luke at SubaruOnly channel. I'll put a link in the description of the video below. He was talking about some parts that he ordered for a Subaru that you could get. This is not a car channel, but I have a car project, so I include some of that stuff on this channel because that's kind of a passion project for me. I've been working on cars since I was 16, and I can't see that ending anytime soon, so I figure I'll kind of fill in the gaps a little bit on things that I don't see on YouTube and maybe help you guys out a little bit. But yeah, so I got some stuff coming up for the Subaru. I ordered new glass for the rear window because the heating elements in the rear window are kind of shot. The front windshield and everything is good. I need to get new glass for the sides, which is going to be a pain because nobody makes those anymore, so I got to try to find some that are not all scratched up like mine are. So that's going to be a later project, but the goal is to get the car into paint this year, get the body all painted up. I was thinking about doing a wide body, but that's a lot of extra work. I would want to do a steel wide body, and there's a guy in Croatia that makes a steel wide body for that car, and it's not something I can do right away because I have so much house projects and stuff going on that would eat up a lot of time. So I'm not going to do that right away, and I don't want to do the fiberglass or carbon fiber thing. I want it to be legit steel wide body and weld it all in, make it look really good. But can't do that right now. So I need to get this garage and everything rebuilt. Got some really exciting projects coming up. It's winter season. Finally got a permit from the city, shoreline. So it took me 4 months and a lot of headache to get this permit, to get a couple of trees in the front taken down. We're going to take those trees down in 2 weeks, and then I have to put in 6 trees for the agreement of the permit. So we're going to be doing some outdoor landscaping stuff probably this winter to get the trees in because it's wintertime. It's the tree planting season. I got one tree I want to plant in the back. I want to do a apple tree back there or some kind of fruit tree. And then we got some Japanese maples and stuff we're going to be putting in the front. So that's good. That's the goal right now. But today I want to talk about some of the projects I got going on with the car that are coming up, and maybe you guys might be interested, maybe you're not. But like I said, I got the rear glass, so we got the rear glass done. Let me put this down for a minute. And for the rear glass, also got this here. It's a big bag of OEM stuff. These are all the trim clips and everything that go around Focus on me. These are all the trim clips that go around that trim. It goes around the whole top and back of the car for the windows. So I got all new clips for that because those things are all broken and get broken. They're kind of crappy. But what inspired all of this is Luke's video where he posted about these guys. These are JDM Subaru taillights. It's kind of an unboxing video too. Haven't even looked at these, but there's no marks on the box or anything. Try not to drop this. These came all taped together. While I was at the Subaru dealer getting parts, I was talking to the parts guy. And so if you have a JDM part number and they have those parts in stock, they can get them for you. If you don't know what the part number is, they can't order JDM parts, and they also can't look up JDM parts in the system in the United States. So you're kind of have this like guessing game. You either know the part number, and a lot of times there's no image of the part online, so you gotta hope that it's right when you order it. I mean, you always return the part, but you don't want to go through the headache. So like a lot of GC Subaru guys, you can imagine what this is. JDM taillights for the Subaru. I'm very excited. Like Luke said in his video, it comes with all the wiring, the lights, everything like that. The light bulbs are already in here. It's basically just plugging in. You're good to go. One thing he didn't talk about is the gasket that goes around here that seals it. It's like a liquid gasket that is put in by the factory. So I'm gonna have to figure that part out. He said he was gonna do another video about that, so hopefully that video is coming, because these are not going on the car until it all gets painted up and looks pretty. Because right now, you need to do paint. That thing is not where it needs to be. But I need to buy them now because I'm sure a lot of people saw that video. They're out there buying up those parts, and it's going to be they're going to sell out. Like the aluminum hoods that they had for the Subaru, all the aluminum hoods that they had at the dealership, those things are sold out. They're hard to find now again. But these taillights, you could see the taillights that are used, shipped over from Japan. I saw this morning on one website for a pair was $600. These things are about 130 bucks each. After tax and shipping and all that stuff, it came out to around $300 for both of them. So it's half the price, which is really exciting. There's not a lot of these cars left out there running around. Like I think between 2001 and 1998, they only made 15,000 2.5 RSs in North America combined. That's Canada, US, Mexico. So what's out there is what's out there. That makes this a pretty rare car, because if you think about it, like a Honda S2000, they made 15,000 of those for each year of production. Production started in 2000 and went to 2007, and that's a limited production car. So these are even more limited because there's only 15,000 of them. And of course, I don't have a 2.5 RS, I have the L, but I have a coupe. And I've had several people knocking on the door asking me if I'm willing to sell it, from just people in the neighborhood or people I've driven by. And I obviously will not sell it because it's a very fun car, and people are not willing to spend as much as I think it's worth right now. So it's something I'm going to hold on to. But the big project that it needs right away is gonna be these guys here. They redo bearings. Now you might say that doesn't look like an RS bearing. Well, it's not. That's a bearing for Subaru Legacy. And the reason being is that I upgraded the brakes in that car. I took the knuckles and brakes and everything off of a Subaru Legacy so I could get bigger brakes in there. I fixed them all up and I cleaned and painted them. This is an image here of what it looks like with the brake mounted on the front. And then I went with steel braided lines for the brakes. And it made a big difference. That thing stops real good now. But also being an L, it doesn't have the ABS, which I didn't want because you don't want ABS on a race car anyway. So I didn't have to deal with the ABS. I don't have that ABS taking up space in my engine bay, the big clunky thing. And yeah, just deleted that, plugged everything in, and everything works just fine. But yeah, that's some of the projects I got coming up. I have back to the house stuff because we're almost in February. It's almost planting season. I got a self-watering planter bed that we're going to get ready to go next month. That's all concrete, and that's that might be something you're really into because it's like I said, self-watering. There's a water reservoir on the bottom of the bed. The water wicks up through the soil through capillary action. There's going to be a valve built into it, so it has a constant water supply. Sorry, my garage is a mess. I've been all over the place. And this is the valve right here. This is a big float valve. So this is going to plug into the underside of that reservoir, and I'll lay this all out when I get it all fixed up and ready to go, and you'll see kind of the building process of that. But what's going to happen is the water goes in, it wicks up, and when the water level drops down, that float valve's automatically going to open up. It's going to put water into that reservoir, and so it continuously has water. And then if it rains or something, there's a drain with a trap that comes out the backside of the planter bed, so any excess water can run out of it. This is all kind of experimental thing. I didn't see any of them online, but so this might be something you're into. You know, self-watering planter beds. I want it to be little to no maintenance. I want to be able to throw the plants in there, have plants grow, harvest the plants, not really have to do a whole lot of extra work because I'm not about that. I have too many other projects going on. So I've been busy with work stuff recently, and this is a job I'm on right now. I was running 5/8, 3/8 copper lines. They stretch across this parking garage. This is for an AC system for a building. This is a little split unit. This is something that you might find in like a residential application as well. And so I got a video coming up. We're going to talk about heating and cooling options for your house. What the benefits are for having one versus another, what you might be interested in. Just basically giving you some knowledge so when you go and you talk to a contractor, you'll have ideas in mind of what you want to do and maybe save yourself some time, energy, and money on getting this stuff installed and getting your house to the comfortable level you deserve to live in, you know. But yeah, this is gonna be a short video. Like I said, I just kind of talking about some of the things that are coming up. I did film some of this stuff already, so we're gonna have that rolling out hopefully soon. I've been really bad about getting stuff done. I mean, it's been a crazy year. There's been a lot of stuff going on. Even this past this past week, get in 2021, everything goes crazy the first week. So yeah, that's gonna be a thing. But now I'm back. I'm going to be getting more videos up here. The goal is to try to get 100 videos 2021 because we're going to make it a good year. Thanks for sticking around, and I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, bye.